clubs who were deciding where to move this summer?
Well, when you come to every person in life, I think, comes to a stage at some point where you have to make decisions, really, and certain things can happen and that sway you one way or another. I won't go into details about the conversation, but I'm an ambitious guy. I always have been. I'm hungry to do well. I'm driven from within me, and that's because I push myself, and I felt like the manager shared the same values, to be honest. So when you have a decision to make, in my position was choosing which club and where my next path was going to lead. The chat with the manager was brilliant and kind of mirrored the stuff that I was almost thinking and stuff. So made it very easy in the end.
Tom?
Hi, James. We saw in the game the other day you played in midfield. We're wondering if that's where you're going to play next season. First of all, Dan spoke too much about what position you're going to play. And considering England, Gareth has said before that he seems more of a forward. So if you are playing a bit deeper, are there any concerns how that might affect your international chances?
There's about 3 questions in one there, weren't there? No, I think Gareth has said that I can play in that forward line as well. I don't think he said I am a forward, first and foremost, but I'll play anywhere. I've showed over the last numbers of years playing for Leicester in the Premier League that I've probably played 6 different positions. You name anywhere in the front line, the midfield line, I've at some point or other played in all of them. I played as an 8 the other day in a 4-3-3. And if that's what the manager wants me to do, then that's what I'll do. If he wants me to play on the left wing, that's what I'll do. If he wants me to play right back, I'll do that, you know. I'm hoping he doesn't, but I would. But yeah, I'll just play wherever. Like you said, you watched the other day, I played as a midfield 8. I think my strengths are between the lines and stuff, and that suited me quite well, especially in this system. So.
So you enjoyed a game of golf with Harry the other day, with Kangaroos. Obviously, the wondering what's going to happen with Harry this season. I'm guessing you're looking forward to playing the whole season with him this season.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail on Harry's situation. I think you lot speak about that enough. But of course, from my point of view, I'd love Harry to stay. He's a world-class centre forward, arguably the best number 9 in the world. So, of course, I would want that. But that's Harry's decision. That's the club's decision. That's kind of out of my hands, really. Of course, I enjoy playing with him, but Harry's a top professional. He's a brilliant player, brilliant role model, uber professional guy. So whatever happens will happen.
Matt?
Hello, James. You talk about ambition, and can I ask you what are you at Spurs for to ambition? What do you want to achieve there? And on a personal level as well, there's another big international competition at the end of the season. How you want to be involved in that, how much you want to be involved in that, what you want to do this season to be involved in that?
Well, for the first part of the question, I'm here to win. I want to win. And I know you lot and a lot of people talk about how long it's been since Tottenham have won a trophy, but I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe that we could win, and heard it from the manager and seen the quality in the squad. I think we have what it takes to win. It's just about that mentality and wanting to win and driving to win, and that's what I've saw so far in my first period here. So I'm definitely here to win. And the second part on the international stuff, listen, I always say, and I got asked a lot when I was out of the England squad for a little period about like getting in, and I always said I can only take care of what I do. I used to say I can only take care of what I do for Leicester, and that's just the same now I'm at Tottenham. I can control my performances, how hard I work in training games, and the rest will take care of itself. I've been in the England squad recent, and I want that to continue. Of course, representing your country's, I always say, is the pinnacle. That's what we all strive for. That's what we all want to reach. Representing your country at a major tournament is the pinnacle, like I said. So that's what I'll keep striving to do. But how do I do that? I'll do that from working hard and playing well for Tottenham, and that's the basic, that's the foundation, and that mindset won't change.
You went to make your taste today. You probably didn't quite go as you expected that might actually possible to say about you very much around the tools. Having been so much, does that inspire you to feel it a little bit? You go there and get on the bench.
Oh, definitely, yeah. That was a frustrating period. I obviously had an injury for the first 2 weeks of the tournament, which always makes it difficult to then get in the plans when the team's playing so well. But that period and that few weeks in Qatar was something that'll live with me forever. Like the experiences I gained, And sometimes you need setbacks. It keeps you hungry, it keeps you motivated, and just being there and being part of that and seeing what it was like back home, but I was there and with the team and that team feeling of doing well. We obviously went out in the quarter-final, but it was something that will live with me forever, and I want more of that. I'm hungry for that, yeah.
Ali.
Hi.
How's the feeling where you again with Leicester City for
How am I feeling
yeah.
about playing Leicester?
About your next year?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a special game. Leicester's a club that obviously we all know has a very special place in my heart. Spent 5 brilliant years there. And I'll be playing against some familiar faces that have been teammates for a long time. So looking forward to it. Yeah, really eager to get the game going. But listen, we're professionals. It's just another game. We're working hard. It's pre-season. We're trying to win. We're trying to implement all the new things of the manager and stuff. So once we get on that pitch, nothing will be different.
Yeah. Just a follow-up. Have you and Jamie Vardy exchanged anything before the game tomorrow?
Well, we haven't yet. I know Leicester are training here currently, so I'll maybe see him for a brief minute or so. But no, Jamie's a brilliant player, and I'm sure I'll see him at some point, whether it's after the game tomorrow or whatever. And we'll have a handshake and a hug, but nothing yet.
Ali.
Thanks. Obviously, you know a lot of these Tottenham players very well. I was wondering if there's anyone that's maybe surprised you in training sessions you didn't go too well?
Good question. I would say the level on a whole has been very high, to be honest. The quality in the squad, which listen, I played against all these players for many years and stuff, but when you train with them and you see them in the detail stuff, the tactical stuff, even the finishing drills, the passing drills, you get a real feel for your teammates, and the quality's been very high. I've been very impressed, and hopefully that can continue and we can have a successful season.
The other night, it seems to be starting at the very early stage of a partnership with Yves Bissouma. Is that one that could be an important partnership for you this season?
Yeah, if we're playing together, Bissouma's a very good player. We played against him for Brighton when he was at Brighton. I know he didn't play probably as much as he wanted to last season, but there's a top player in there and someone who's... He would have been a good answer for the last question, actually. He surprised me a little bit. He's a leader, he talks. For someone who's only been at the club for a year and didn't have maybe the best first season how he would have hoped, he's very vocal, he's very demanding, and there's a brilliant player in there. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that partnership can develop here.
It's the last one for me. You've always been seen as obviously one of the kind of most exciting players in the Premier League. Do you think this move can now maybe take to another bracket, another level?
Well, I hope so, yeah. Of course, yeah. I'll just keep doing what I do best and what's got me into this position now. That the morals that I have that I've had since a young boy, and nothing will change the way I play, the hunger I have for the game and stuff. And if that takes it to a new level, then brilliant. But I'll just continue to keep doing what I do. Yeah.
Okay, there, please.
Yeah,
Yep.
currently you're up to number 71. Are you looking forward to get Harry's number 10?
I just mentioned then, didn't I, about Harry? I don't think I'm going to talk on that. I'm not really sure what I should say in response to that question, to be honest.
Yes, the final question for James, please.
Okay, hello James. For many Thai fans, since we're youngster, what's the secret of you taking free kicks and long shots so well?
Lots of practice. Yeah, practice. It sounds cliche to say, but what I would say to all young kids playing football and having the dream of playing football, just practice. Just be relentless and keep practicing constantly and be obsessed with it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, James.
Thank you, everyone. Cheers.
Good luck. Okay.
Thanks.